Walaikum assalam, Asma. That sounds like a really great task. I'm here and ready to chat about your goals whenever you want to dive in. Feel free to go ahead and introduce what you have in mind.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. So, let me talk about my goal. It's my day 8 task, that is talk with ChatGPT about your goals. And the I just want to clear you about my goal. What is my goal? My name is Asma Shaheen, Education Wali. And why I select with my name Education Wali? Because I want to empower everyone with education, with digital education. So I am principal of Rehan School, Islamabad campus, and Rehan School is about where we are learning about digital tools like AI tools, artificial intelligence. So I just want to empower my students, my community, my facilitators with, you can say, you can imagine, I just want to empower everyone with digital education. So this is the goal of my life. How can you help me? How can you guide me? Please tell me, how can I empower everyone with this?
Absolutely, Asma. That's a wonderful and inspiring goal. It's great that you're aiming to empower your students and community with digital education. So let's talk about a few ways I can help you out. First, we can brainstorm some practical stacks to integrate more AI tools and digital learning into your school's curriculum. For example, we can design short workshops or interactive lessons and make AI concepts fun and accessible for your students. Second, we can create a sort of digital literacy roadmap. That might include identifying the key skills you want them to learn, like understanding basic coding, getting comfortable with AI chatbots, or even using digital collaboration tools. And finally, I can definitely help you come up with some resources like recommended platforms, online tools, or ready made lesson plans that can make your life easier. So just let me know which part you want to dive into first, and we'll get started.
First, tell me the tools, which tools can make my life easy.
Of course, let's talk about some tools that can really make things easier for you. First up, for teaching digital literacy and AI, you might want to use platforms like Scratch for basic coding or code.org for structured lessons. They're really user friendly and great for beginners. For incorporating AI, tools like Teachable Machine by Google let your students create simple AI models without any heavy coding. And if you want to make lessons more interactive, you can use something like Kahoot for quizzes or Nearpod for creating interactive presentations. For collaboration and classroom management, platforms like Google Classroom or Microsoft Teams for Education can help you organize materials and keep communication smooth. They're pretty straightforward and save you a lot of time. So, those are a few tools to get you started. Let me know if you want more details on any of them.
Oh wow, amazing, ChatGPT. Already our students are doing coding, and they are making different clones with coding. So, can you please tell me, um, to whom I empower first? Women, children, students, teachers, or a wider community?
Absolutely. It's fantastic that your students are already coding and building projects. Now, in terms of whom to empower first, it often helps to start where you have the most direct influence. For you, that might mean focusing on your students and teachers first, because they're right there in the school environment with you. Once your teachers are confident and your students are engaged, they can help spread that knowledge further into the wider community, like to parents or local organizations. Of course, if you have a particular passion for empowering women or certain group, you can tailor some special programs for them as well. But starting with your immediate circle, students and teachers, is usually a strong first step.
Yeah, as we are working with Rehan Lawala, and they introduces us about a teacher training course, and we all are learning that teacher training, and we are doing coding, we are doing graphics, we are doing video editing, we are communicating with persons, we are doing podcasting, and we are also doing many things, and we are listening TED talks and giving reviews on TED talks as well. So can you please tell me, is these learning skills are enough for empowering someone?
Absolutely. It sounds like you're covering a really solid range of skills. When you're doing coding, graphics, video editing, communication, podcasting, and even reviewing TED Talks, you're basically building a full toolkit. These skills definitely give you a strong foundation to empower others because you're not just focusing on one area, you're giving them a broad set of digital and creative skills. In other words, all these skills combined are more than enough to start empowering people. You're not only teaching them technical abilities, but also helping them communicate, express ideas, and think creatively. That's a great recipe for empowerment.
Okay, thank you for appreciation, ChatGPT. Can you please tell me more uh, about the things that can empower us, that we need to learn in these AI era?
Definitely. In this AI era, there are a few more key areas that can really boost your empowerment toolkit. First, data literacy is super important. Understanding how to read, interpret, and use data is a big deal, especially when working with AI. It helps you make informed decisions and understand what the AI is doing. Second, a bit of AI ethics and responsible AI knowledge goes a long way. It's good to know how to use AI tools in a fair and ethical way and to teach others the same. Third, exploring automation tools can also be really empowering. Learning how to automate simple tasks, like using AI to handle repetitive work, can save a ton of time. Finally, a bit of creative problem solving with AI is always helpful. Encouraging people to think about how AI can solve unique problems in their community can spark a lot of innovation. So, those are a few more areas that can really round out the digital empowerment journey in this AI era. Let me know if you want to dive deeper into any of these.
Okay, thank you, ChatGPT. This is very informative for me. Uh, can you please tell me? I have one challenge of communication skill. How can I empower my students with communication skill?
Absolutely. Helping your students build strong communication skills is a fantastic goal. Here are a few approaches you can try. First, you can set up regular group discussions or debates where students have a chance to express their ideas. This can help them become more comfortable speaking up and listening to others. Second, you might introduce role playing exercises or storytelling activities. These can be a fun way for students to practice different scenarios and improve their speaking and confidence. Another idea is to use digital tools like making short video presentations or podcasts. This lets them practice organizing their thoughts and sharing them in a clear, engaging way. Finally, encourage constructive feedback sessions. When students give and receive feedback on their communication, they learn how to refine their skills in a supportive environment. All of these approaches can really help your students grow into confident communicators. Let me know if you'd like to explore any of these ideas in more detail.
Yeah, I just want to know more ideas and details. How can we communicate better by using artificial intelligence or AI tools?
Sure. Using AI tools to boost communication skills is a great approach. Let me give you a few ideas in detail. First, you can use AI powered speech and presentation coaches. Tools like Udly or even some features in Microsoft or Google can analyze a student's speech and give feedback on pacing, filler words, clarity, and tone. It's like having a personal speech coach available anytime. Second, you can try AI language models for writing and conversation practice. For instance, having students interact with a chatbot to practice interview scenarios or language learning can help them get more comfortable with different styles of communication. Third, you can use AI transcription and analysis tools. For example, recording a group discussion and letting an AI transcribe and highlight key points can help students see how they can improve their clarity or how often they speak up in a conversation. Finally, you can leverage AI assisted language learning platforms like Duolingo or Elsa Speak that focus specifically on pronunciation and conversation skills. They provide instant feedback and can be really engaging for students. All these tools can make practicing communication more interactive and fun, and they give students a safe space to build their confidence. Let me know if you like more info on any of these.
Yes, please give me more information about this.
Of course, let's dive a bit deeper into some of these tools and how they can help. First, there are AI speech coaching tools like Lee or Ori. These apps let students practice speaking and then give them real time feedback on things like how fast they're talking, how many filler words they use, and even their tone. It's like having a personal speech coach in your pocket, and it helps students become more aware of how they sound. Next, for writing and conversation practice, AI language models like using a chatbot can help students simulate real life conversations. They can practice interviews, debate topics, or just get comfortable expressing themselves in different scenarios. This kind of practice can make them more confident in real world interactions. Then on our transcription and analysis tools like Otter.ai or even built-in tools in some meeting platforms, you can record a class discussion and the AI will transcribe it and highlight key moments. This helps students reflect on how they communicate and see where they can improve, like speaking more clearly or making sure everyone gets a turn to speak. Lastly, there are AI language learning apps like Elsa Speak that focus on pronunciation and speaking practice. They use AI to give instant feedback, which can be super helpful for students trying to improve their spoken language skills. All these tools make communication practice more interactive and give students a chance to learn in a hands-on way. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to explore.
Yeah, I understand. ChatGPT, can you please tell me that how can I understand, and how can I give information to the others that how much AI artificial education is important in our lives? Hello, ChatGPT. Can you hear me? Hello, ChatGPT. Let me refresh. Hello, ChatGPT. Hello,
Hey
Chat.
there.
Hi, ChatGPT. We were conversating about my goals. I'm Asma Shaheen here. Can we continue the conversation?
Of course, Asma, we can absolutely continue where we left off. We were talking about empowering your students with communication skills and using AI tools. Just let me know what you'd like to dive into next.
I just want to know about how can I become convinced the students that if they will learn from the AI tools and they will improve their communication skills, how can I convince them? Please give me some techniques and tips.
Absolutely. Let's talk about how you can convince your students. One good approach is to show them real examples or success stories of people who have improved their communication skills using AI tools. If they see that others have benefited, they'll be more likely to give it a try. Another technique is to make it a fun and interactive challenge. You can turn it into a friendly competition or a game where they use AI tools and see how much they can improve their speaking or writing over time. That way, it feels less like a chore and more like a fun activity. You can also highlight how these tools are used in real world jobs and careers. Explain that learning these skills now will give them a head start and make them more confident in the future. When they see the long term benefits, they'll be more motivated to try it out. Finally, start small and celebrate progress. Encourage them to use an AI tool just for a few minutes a day and then celebrate their improvements. Once they see even a little progress, they'll be more convinced of the value. I hope these tips help. Let me know if you need more ideas.
Okay, ChatGPT, can you please tell me, is the human interaction is important for conversations learning or AI?
Absolutely. Human interaction is definitely important for learning conversation skills. AI tools are great and they can provide a lot of useful practice, but they're best used as a supplement. Real human interaction helps with the nuances of communication, like reading body language, understanding emotions, and responding to unpredictable situations. So it's a balance. AI tools can build confidence and skills, but human interaction is key for the full conversational experience.
Okay, so ChatGPT, um, I just want to empower people because I selected for myself education, empowering education. So please tell me, what are the tools and techniques that, as a principal, I can uh, do for empowering others?
Absolutely. And it's fantastic that you're focusing on empowering others through education. As a principal, you have a lot of influence, and there are quite a few tools and techniques you can use. One key tool is professional development programs for your teachers. By offering regular workshops or training sessions on digital tools, AI literacy, and innovative teaching methods, you empower your teachers to then empower their students. Another technique is to create a culture of mentorship and peer learning. Encourage teachers and students to share what they've learned with the other, maybe through peer-led sessions or collaborative projects. This not only spreads knowledge, but also builds confidence within your community. You can also use student-led projects to give students ownership of their learning. Let them explore AI tools or digital platforms to solve real problems or create something meaningful. It's a great way to empower them to take initiative. Finally, keep communication open and celebrate successes. Recognize and highlight stories of students and teachers who have embraced these tools and made progress. That positive reinforcement can inspire others to follow their lead. So those are some ways you can empower others as a principal. Let me know if there's anything more you'd like to explore.
Yeah, I want to explore more about the AI tools that we can use in our daily life.
Absolutely. There are plenty of AI tools you can use in everyday life that can make things easier and more fun. For example, AI-powered writing assistants like Grammarly or Quillbot can help you with writing emails, reports, or even creative content by suggesting improvements and checking your grammar. Then there are AI scheduling assistants like Reclaim.ai to help you manage your calendar, find the best times for meetings, and make sure you have time set aside for focused work. It's like having a little AI helper to keep you organized. For learning and personal growth, tools like Duolingo use AI to personalize language learning, while platforms like Khan Academy offer AI-driven tutoring for various subjects. And for a bit of fun and creativity, you can explore AI art generators like DALL-E or Midjourney that let you create unique images from text prompts. These are just a few ideas, but there are so many AI tools out there that can fit into your daily life and make things a little bit easier and more efficient. Let me know if you want to dive into any specific ones.
Yes, thank you so much for the through session. ChatGPT, I learned a lot from you. So we will be there for another session. Till that time, goodbye. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad you found it helpful, and I'll be here whenever you're ready for the next session. Until then, take care and goodbye.